Alright guys, welcome to another trade recap. Today, it was decent. I'd say it could have been better, but it was a winning day, so I'll take it. I think I'm up about 500 on the day. So coming into today, I had a very bearish bias. I mean, if you were looking at the higher time frames, like daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, like 15-minute even, too, we were respecting a lot of bearish confluences, like fair value gaps and everything. Like we kept respecting fair value gaps here. Over there, we're respecting that fair value gap for the 1 hour. Here, like we almost inversed this bearish fair value gap, but there was also an order block that we reacted off of too. So we were still respecting bearish confluences. So going to the day, I was pretty bearish. I was trying to look for shorts, and I did take a short. Let me skip to market open. All right, so market open. I just let it, do what it needed to do. I try not to trade market open because it can get like really volatile. Like it's just a little too risky for me, so I waited a little bit. Um, I'm trying to fix my FOMO, like trying not to regret or like feel too bad about missing out on big moves, especially if like none of my setups present itself, then like it's whatever. I'm gonna try to just move on without thinking about it too much. So we did all that. Okay, so all right, so we swept some of this, so like accumulation right here. I guess you could have used an AMD model to like accumulation, manipulation up here, and then we distributed down to the downside. So over here there was a fair value gap, 1 minute fair value gap. I think we inversed it. All right, we almost inversed it, and then we did end up inversing, yeah, right here. So it closed below. All right, so it closed below. I marked out this bearish fair value gap. It's also a BPR. Like, if you guys don't know what that is, it's when like the inverse fair value gap and like this fair value gap, they both line up. It's like a balanced price range. I think that's what it's called. That's what it stands for. So I marked that out. I set a limit like in the a little above the fifth, like 0.5 of the BPR, so I can like sell at more of a premium. So, and I put my stop a little bit above this bearish candle's body. I put a little bit above. If you wanted to, you could also put your stop like at this wick. Like at this wick, that would have been way too high. So just like either above this body or right at this wick, you could put your stop, and then yeah, move down. I could have put my limit down at this low. I was kind of confident it was gonna come over here, but that would have been like past like the 1500 consistency rule or whatever. And I kind of threw on this trade. I mean, it was a win, but I kind of threw. So I saw here, I just changed my maximum trades to 2 because I've been, it was at 3 and like I kept taking bad trades, but I need to work on, you know, only taking 1 or 2 good setups a day, maybe even 0. So I saw all that profit, right? Like $800. I wanted to close it there, but I tried sticking to my rule, so I waited. But I didn't see I should have held it, but I didn't. I wanted to see like a really, like recently I've just been seeing like really strong moves towards like any target, so I wanted to see the same for today. Like usually, like I try to hold onto a trade, but like the past few days have just like gotten into my head. Like I thought it was like if it doesn't move fast, it's not gonna move at all. So, but that's not the case. That was just how I was feeling because of the past how prices been moving the past few days. But yeah, so we went to like 800, and then we kind of rejected off of that level. There was also, I guess you could call that an order block right there, but like a CISD kind of thing. But so I thought like, oh shoot, we might reject. I should have held, but yeah, I mean it is what it is. Uh, I'm also like, it's probably also because, I had a few losing days. I just wanted to take whatever like wins I could get, but I should have held. And I put another limit there. I closed it. Um, you could have taken another trade right here. So this is like there's another CISD opening price. I think it like touched it to the tick. Like maybe. I don't know if you would have gone filled if you put a limit there, but Yeah, you could have taken that short too. So like, boom, inverse. And then you could, if you missed this entry, you could have taken the CISD entry. Or there was a bunch of entries, like good entry moments today, but I didn't want to take another trade. I'm trying to work on, like, especially if I end up winning, I just want to take that trade and kind of leave the rest of the trading day, wait for the next day and stuff and whatever. But yeah, um, yeah, over here, I think around this time, it kind of just kept like chopping around. Like it was like, it was kind of accumulating. Like we were inversing bearish and like bullish fair value gaps. It was kind of hard to find a good trade here. So yeah, that was just like a maybe trade. Like I was just thinking like, oh, like maybe like what if this works out? But I never actually took the trade. It was just for fun. Here, let's see. Yeah, so it just goes up and down and whatever. Let me see. Let's. I think it would have been later here. Let me check the charts right now. Oh yeah, it's like this area. This whole area is just like. Wait. Oh wait, no, no. So we kept dumping after that. There was some good entries here, but there were like no fair value gaps or anything that you could really take an entry off of. There were like order blocks, like right here. There's an order block right here. You could like, I don't know, like these. They're like, it's like let me see. The high 24555, low 245. Wait. So open is 24555.25. So I think like if Project X was like usually like I heard it's buggy, but if it wasn't, it would have filled you right here, and you could have just. I have to look at higher time frames to see if there's like any other like lows I could target, but you could have just like, yeah, you could have hit a trade over here, whatever. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like here, we inverse this fair value gap, and then we inverse this like this bearish. We inverse the bullish fair value gap, then we inverse the bearish fair value gap. Like I don't know what we're trying to do. So like you just have sometimes you just gotta take trading days off or just be really patient. Um, so yeah, I mean it's just kind of chopping around. Like I I reviewed the trade that I took. I don't want to go in depth about like what all this is. Um, I have school in a bit, so I can't really spend too much time going over whatever this is. But yeah, I hope you guys caught some good shorts today. Maybe you guys even caught some good longs. I mean, there were some decent long opportunities. Like today was pretty volatile. Like if you just caught this long, you could have gotten like what, like 100 points, like almost 100 points. So like, I hope you guys caught the move down, or maybe you guys caught like any retraces or whatever. But yeah, good day, decent day today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.